What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Destiny. In the last episode, we finished the last of the tests within the Imbaru engine, the test of navigation and the test of strength. Now, we are going to be doing those very same tests again, actually, because there is, well, a whole lot more to the Imbaru engine than we've actually seen thus far. But we're not going to be worrying about that today. Today, we are instead going to be focusing on the final steps of the Bladed Path quest, and we're going to start by talking to Eris.
Lies built on lies. The predictions of the dead witch that I would take her bargain, unseat her sister, serve her deceptions to survive the witness. That my fate is not my own. Did she learn nothing from the Traveler? Any rule can be unseated by a choice. Xivu Arath, god of battlefield filth. Savathun, god of the false and polluted. You have forgotten you were born as prey. I will remind you. Now is the time, my acolyte, my guardian. The truth is in the cards. The blood whispers Asa's mewling suffer song. The venom surge behind my eyes. This will be our final tide. Let it be glorious.
I would love to, but first we're not going to be able to jump into the quest because instead we need to complete another Savathun's Spire. So let's do that really quickly. But before I do that, we're actually going to kind of kill two birds with one stone if possible here. And by kill two birds with one stone, I mean we are going to go after the rest of the optional opaque cards as we make our way through this. Now, in this next Savathun Spire run, we are going to be able to get all of the ones that we need. But for right now, I'm going to grab some of the ones that I am still missing in here. We grabbed the one that was already up on top of the Sathona statue over that way. But now we need to get the one that's up here. This one requires a Void Attunement, and it looks like we are about to go to another altar that allows me to immediately get a non-attuned one. So we're going to get that next. They're going to probably initiate that while I'm over here, and that will probably just pull me straight to them, which is fine, or I can maybe get there in time. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, this is the location of one of the other cards I need to get. So let me grab that while we start this encounter. We're just going to be jumping around a lot in this episode, but the next one is down here in this cave. So we're going to grab it. And that leaves us just two more here in the Altars of Summoning. And actually, the other one is also in this room. It is an arc one behind the waterfall back here. We can grab that, just kind of opposite of where all of this is. So that's actually all but one taken down. And I actually had to run away really quickly, but the last one was actually in the first area we were in, and I completely forgot that I didn't already have this one. Solar one. Okay, that is it for all of the cards in Altars of Summoning, and now we just need to collect the rest of the ones in Savathun Spire, and of course we already have the only one that we need in the Athenaeum, but we are obviously going to get these last ones as we go through Savathun Spire. Okay, so we are now past the second part. Let's grab the rest of these cards. First things first, we're going to want to grab that one right there. Now, it tells us, oh, this is like the easiest frickin' symbol ever. We're just going to want to hit triple A's. We got another card here, so we're going to grab that really quickly.
That the Hellmouth was the best thing that ever happened to her.
And now, let's just kind of grapple our way to victory here if we can. Problem is I gotta kind of hurry, otherwise these two, because these two probably don't know I'm trying to collect opaque cards right now, so they're probably going as fast as they possibly can. There's another one here, so let's grab that really quickly, and there's just one more left for us to collect, which is not too difficult, but we need to go up this thing one more time. And as we get to the last set of platforms here, we are going to actually want to turn around as I go over that. There we go. I'm going to jump out to this one here, but then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go backwards over this way, And there we go. Our last of the opaque cards to be gotten in Savathun Spire. Now, let's just see if we're going to get ourselves a unique boss fight this time. There's no way of knowing if we do, but there's only one left for us to get. I really hope we can get lucky and get it this time, but if we do not, then yeah, I'll have to save it for its own separate episode, as then we will show what happens once we have collected all of the opaque cards, and then we can move about our business. And nope, it's not. It's the middle one, which we got to experience last time, but at least it's a very simple one. All right, I'll see you all at the end of this in just a moment. Okay, we are back here in the Athenaeum. Before we go to the Holo Projector, which is actually the next step, we're going to head on over to the Lectern of Divination really quickly, and we're going to turn in all of these opaque cards that we have collected, because we need to do that before we do anything else. So Legacy Blaze, Legacy Ascension, got a few of those done. Got another big major arcana over here. I'm going to grab my keys here as well. We're going to turn all of these in. We get some offerings out of these. I mean, I suppose that's cool. Right here, we get ourselves an Enhancement Prism. Not bad. We're going to get ourselves a Witch's Anagram, and then we got a few up here. We got Witch's Keys to open Witch's Chests have inspired and may now drop Red War weapons, and using Witch Keys to open Witch's Chests in the Alternate Summoning may now drop Red War weapons. That's cool. I'll take all of these. And hey, here are some Red War weapons that we can get. Oh, Persuader. That's the name of the sniper that I couldn't remember. I sure got a lot of those. I don't like this weapon. It's a rapid fire frame. Unless it has exactly one setup, they tend to not be great. And the Showrunner's only good if you can get kinetic tremors on it. Okay. That should be all of those. So now all we have left to get is one more opaque card in the... excuse me. Is it Ultras of Summoning? I think it is Ultras of Summoning, or maybe it's Savathun Inspired. No, I think it is Ultras of Summoning. So we still have all of these, but all of these are just gotten by playing more seasonal activities and whatnot. We only have one more here that's actually locked, but the rest of these are just ones you get by playing the game, and also by leveling up through this course. As you can see, we still have 3 more left to get here that we're going to need to get further ranks, but that's probably not going to happen. The main and most important thing is that we're going to be able to unlock the last opaque card for the Embaro engine. Yes, I do believe it is an Altars of Summoning. So let's visit the Holo Projector here really quickly.
This is it, Guardian. Eris consulted her cards one last time and departed for the oubliette in Savathun's throne world. She awaits your final tithe. Before she left, she asked me to ready something for Transmat from the tower security vault. And I agreed. Everything is on the line. Asa, the Vanguard, the fate of the Sol System and beyond. Empower her, Guardian. Give Eris the strength she needs to reshape the entire Hive Pantheon. And then, all we need to do is get out of her way.
All right. So, all that remains is the final mission, Sunder, which we are going to be completing in the next episode, because that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much. All those opaque cards we collected are setting up for future things. This is not for the next episode, but this is for the episodes that are going to follow it, as we make ready to finally complete the Embaro engine once and for all and set up the events of the next season, Season of the Wish. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.